Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, back. Another episode of our Bears franchise. We have a week 3 little rematch from the Super Bowl with the Steelers. So we have TJ Watt to worry about here in this defense. A little young in the secondary though in this defense. This is what we were able to take advantage in the Super Bowl. Plus we've just had a stellar defense this entire time. Finally have some college scouting. It is week 3 after all. Daquan Hamilton out of Vanderbilt. I think we're going to draft a receiver, probably first round. If I had to guess. We have some good stuff there. Some good tight end wise. Trying to think who else would be retiring soon. Eddie Jackson, but we don't have any safeties in our first round. We're just gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do at safety. Here we go. Let's get into this one. Obviously, we're going to simulate training, play full game here Sunday, prime time. The X Factors: Clayton Judge, Roquan Smith, TJ Watt, Allen Robinson, Khalil Mack, Juju Smith-Schuster, Minka Fitzpatrick, Devin Bush, David DeCastro, Jamario Lamb, Denzel Mims, and Zach Overton. But do we have any outside zone plays? Okay. They're going to be in their whites and yellows, and we are going to be in, whoops, Sunday prime time. We're going to come out our 2010 classic alternatives.
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago.
We got some time here. What I'm thinking about after this, not sure what we're going to do with this franchise afterwards. Thinking about doing a throwback franchise. Should be cool. I'm unsure.
It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Pittsburg Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburg Steelers and the Chicago Bears. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over.
Wow.
For the first time.
Brett Green, 6-0. Maybe we'll add on the other franchises a stream one that we play every now and then. Be cool. It's out to Ebron.
Gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Ebron caught left side. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Gary Young. Second year. No, actually, I think he's a 3rd-year guy. There's Elam with the stop.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger than maybe an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a
Smith-Schuster.
And it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Deontay Johnson is shaken up there.
Down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Back to Conner here on the first. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 16 carries, 71 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. Last week,
There's Roquan.
and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
They'll try to run forward with Conner.
Ah.
Got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Thought it was a 2. I guess that was a Bear defense.
On third, they could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from Robinson's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
3 yards to gain there, second down.
Ah.
In the end zone, touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown.
Just past the outreaching hand of
Steelers take the ball
Elam.
down the field and score their opening drive.
Okay.
Then he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Ooh, Jeffers bobbing and weaving in there.
Shy of the 30-yard line. So here
All right, Judge.
now for their opening
Smart plays, smart throws.
guy under center, Charles at quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Thought that was a blitz.
Here, and that's complete.
Used to look like it.
Last week's bowl game for Robinson. 6 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And most teams mark down big plays as ones that gain 10 yards or more. He certainly has big playability, and we just saw it on display.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. First carry for the Shane, Tarik Cohen. And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings
Blitz, which means rotating from right to left.
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And it's Mims. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Back to throw here. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Watch tight end! Watch tight end! Tight end! Tight end right!
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the...
Nowhere to go.
Oh, wow. The pressure off the backside by Overton.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Some good pressure off the backside there. Steelers trying to get some revenge here.
Following the fumble recovery. Green. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, defense. Let's get up. Defense. Mike 56.
as he'll be brought.
Smith and Jones.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct, they got some great value in the
Flowers hangs up as well as Nichols, and that is a good stand there.
they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Cougar 19, check 13.
They'll try to run forward, and he brings this up.
And Cohen's got that one.
Good enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
You haven't really stretched the field this season.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Kenneth. And he's got this down to the 35. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Cole Kmet, let's go. That's a bad angle by the safety.
Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, 35 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end,
Let's go.
great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
Like 56,
They need to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they've been on before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going.
Man,
in the
Jones
area.
hit him in the backfield, just could not finish the tackle there.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
From the gun, Green.
Oh, wow.
Get that one complete to Connor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Knocked out by Goodson. Actually, I switched to him.
Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
We got three down,
Throwing again. Green. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's good for him. And he'll go down.
Goodson and Fuller.
41. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, the solid game.
And I don't think this has the carry. It
Not even close.
no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one. A little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live condition. conditions, right?
Live conditions, game
Eddie Goldman, a former Bear, is shaken up there.
pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Did I actually lose that ball? It kind of blinked there. I don't think that was a. Yep, it was a turnover. Come on, Judge.
It's returned for 6.
Under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
And that's an issue of not having Purcell on our right tackle.
Bottom line, he's got to take
Right tackle just got absolutely just owned.
And that makes the score 14-7. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
We're killing ourselves right now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing for a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards
That's right.
the carrier with abandon.
Give me that. Give me those 15 yards.
Midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
What was that, Ruff?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's a penalty.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackle.
Come on, if Daniels made that block, that is a
Maybe a half yard at most.
first down.
Eventually, they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I really might have to increase it to 12 minutes.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll it out right. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. On the draw, this is Cohen, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got it. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run for it, Montgomery.
And that's in.
To the end zone, touchdown Bears. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time a 9-play drive. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, I think I'm going to increase it to 12 minutes on this one.
For their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would
Force them out of bounds. Good ones, Flowers.
They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
And knocked away by Fuller. Little off balance throw.
For him. But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
And knocked away. That's a good one by.
Excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense,
Looks like Goodson.
get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wins, it's brought down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chicago offense set to get started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Cole Komet.
They have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. First down, he'll drop to throw it.
Not only have they completed
Give me that.
this drive, but they peeled off
Give me that penalty.
yardage too.
Absolutely great start.
Probably that was a bit overthrown.
Now can they continue to feed off that? So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
So do I.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Cole Komet, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and got his man, and it's caught.
And there's Mims.
Chicago touchdown. Denzel Mims as the first half is winding down, and the Bears have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And
I think we get the ball back too at the half.
team's defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading.
Just the thing is, this team is so good that I think going to 12 minutes just wouldn't be fair. We've beaten teams 50 plus.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go. Number 1. Pressure and he's taken down. A Bear set.
There's Blonde Nichols.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
Well, awkward silence. Here's one with Colts. Mitch doing good. 3-0 in Indy.
Let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami
Lamar got
Dolphins.
his first win of the season.
23-17, the final score. And then one more to highlight. Monday Night Football. As folks, you'll see a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How how many things do we do in certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. First down, here's the run. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 40.
Former Bear Eddie Goldman.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
2nd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense is effective, able to stop him.
I look like Mooney got caught up in the line.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job.
Let it roll, baby.
This is
To the 3.
3-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10. They've had some time.
Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and counter again.
There's Jones. Good tackle.
To the 10 for a pickup of 2. And here's Green on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
That was a little suspect contact out there, but
To hold on to that one, it's
we can get away with it.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
now this throw complete to Washington.
There's Jalen.
This across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Green from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers.
The fact that that was an inaccurate throw helped him. Otherwise, Flowers probably would have picked that.
So far, they've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Operating from the gun. Green. Open man. Gives it to Smith-Schuster. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now counter. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
He was down 100%.
He has been a
He was laying on his back there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to even turn on the scene of game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
There's Eddie Jackson.
43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
3 down, 3 down.
Jones will shoestring tackle there.
Set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it,
And nothing but green grass here. Middle
Shoestring tackle by Elam.
taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Check 56. I'm here all day.
To throw is Green on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Back to throw. Green. And he's in.
That's caught.
Touchdown, Steelers. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
The edge. Pylons. You got to guard the pylons there.
Tying this thing up.
I know when the highlights are replayed later, we're going to focus on the throw and the catch, aren't we? But how about the guys that allowed him all the time he wanted in the pocket? The big fellas up front. Terrific job protecting him.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now a throw right side, taking
And that is to Allen Robinson. Let's go, baby.
field across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Eat. I'm here all day.
From the gun, it's again to Montgomery. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Too fast, baby.
Again, they'll go right with Montgomery. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as he'll look to throw.
Winters, first down.
That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. Come up here on 1st and 10. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down.
Oh, wow.
Feel good about yourselves.
Got absolutely destroyed there.
First, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll out-muscle him here as he pulls it in.
Not the best throw from Judge with pressure in his face, but
Get the 3rd down conversion.
hey, I'll take it.
3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the
The little Darnell Mooney to the edge.
very short.
50. Check Mike 50. You.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Little razzle dazzle.
From 40 yards out. And the Bears have broken the tie. Just a great individual effort there to take that.
All 3 of our top receivers have a touchdown. Let's go, baby.
That gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's up in like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. Those guys,
Then we have a rushing touchdown.
and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now a throw here secured by a running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Green now. Looking to throw on second down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 30.
Tackle by Fuller.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Looking to throw. Green. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be
Come on, Goodson.
but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down.
I didn't notice that was a an empty set.
Let's see what you got. Go. 56 is the Mike. I got him.
Back to throw again. That's complete to his running back, Cohen. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
18 Cardinal. 56. Here we go, here we go. Go. 56, Mike, boys, 56.
They'll look to throw
Check,
again.
56.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's and
That's cleaned up.
but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
Flowers up in the box.
But that'll take us to 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run forward.
And there it is. Jalen Johnson in the backfield and cleaned up by this defense.
Mike Thomas
Let's go.
here, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
Mike's 50.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield.
Good first down there for Tarik Cohen.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Again, and boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's
I think I'm just outside field goal range.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 50.
Montgomery, they'll run for
We got it. First down.
to the 34, good enough for the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's our time.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, we're going to look at later tomorrow.
And he stopped immediately
Here
there.
comes the boom.
Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
19 Tiger.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one
That's a good one.
column for the Chicago Bears, and it wasn't really always they had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing.
Lost 2 fumbles there, though.
Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Chicago, it's an ideal start as they move.
The perfect one for Clayton Judge.
Young season, and they'll be able to enjoy
Montgomery, 55, 1 touchdown. Connor with 65.
Pittsburgh. They'll fall to 1-2.
109 for Komet and a touchdown. Mooney a touchdown.
Baltimore Ravens.
Ebron had one. Washington, Mims, Mooney.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Roquan Smith, 10 tackles. Bush, Nichols, Overton. No interceptions, 2 fumbles on Judge, but we played a pretty good game there. All right, James Daniels going to go up to a 90 overall here. 27. Montgomery's probably getting it one of his last upgrades. It's going to be a long while. He's 28 years old and a star. Wyatt Dodge, middle linebacker, 25 out of Oregon. He's playing a reserve spot. Get him more of a special teams role. Okay. It's funny because we really can't upgrade Judge more than he already is for the most part. Any plans? We're going to refuel the batteries here. It is week 4. We need to get a little rested up. We get the Packers after the bye week. Start Glenn Hartwell. Back up. Wow, really? Not confident in a lot there. So Terrence Mickens was signed off our practice squad. Let's get another practice squad player. This is week 4. Just in case, I'm going to sim this. I'm not sure if this goes through. You just skip the week. Alright, we are back. Bye week. Training's not complete since we kind of crashed the game. I had to exit out the game. You won't see any of that because it will be edited out. Jonathan Copeland. Elias Wilkinson getting up in the 70s now. The man grow with a bad roll there. Andy McMillan. Hidden Dev rookie out of Alabama. Awareness, 4 catching. Zach Kent getting one as well. Get him up to a scheme fit. Not a great road there. Okay, Packers. Packer time. First receiver, Allen Robinson, we need to get him. Cole Kmet with a possible dev grade upgrade. Defensive tackle. We got all that good stuff. Sam Parcells is ready to play. Coming off that whole thing. That'll be good to see. Did we grab an extra tackle? Did we just play with the depth that we had? We played with the depth that we had. So, okay. That's fine. All right. So we have all that going up against the Packers. Thank you all for joining me, guys. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Later.